So by now, you guys have heard about Elon and Trump. It is 8:25 a.m. on Friday morning, June 6, 2025. Yesterday, the big breakup went nuclear. The two of them, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, started tweeting and posting at one another and calling each other out. And I'd like to talk about it for a brief second. First, we told you this was going to happen. Liberals told. I want to touch on a very important part of this in just a moment. But first, the petty part. We told you this was going to happen. Everybody gets thrown under the bus by Donald Trump, and every relationship ends when it comes to Donald Trump. The only relationship that Donald Trump, excuse me for moving my phone stand like that, the only relationship that Donald Trump has yet to fuck over in his life is that between him and his daughter. Everybody else he has shit on at some point in time, including his own sons. So we told you this was going to happen. So my first question to MAGA is, do you guys now hate Elon Musk? Because we've been hearing about how god-awful awesome he is, how how much of a genius he is, how he's the protector of free speech, how he's the one that's going to give us all $10,000 Doge checks and save us trillions of dollars in spending. We've been hearing about how fucking spectacular this guy is for months. Do you guys now hate him? The second thing I'd like to touch on is, I think, the more important part. One of the things that Elon Musk said yesterday, and I've been thinking about this overnight, because I think it really touches on who these people are. One of the things that Elon Musk released yesterday on Twitter, or said yesterday on Twitter, is that the reason why the Epstein files have not been released is because Donald Trump is in them. Now, if we were to take that as true, or take that at face value, that means that Donald Trump was involved with very rich elite men who sexually abused and trafficked in underage girls. So if that's true, and Elon Musk knows that, that means that Elon Musk, among many other people would be my suggestion, my guess, knew he was a pedophile. Knows he was involved in that shit, but still gave him money and helped him get elected. Still worked for him in the White House. Still stood by his side in the Oval Office and said how awesome he is, how great he is, and how we're going to push through his agenda. And only now that the breakup is happening are we exposing that. So is Elon Musk telling us he stood by a pedophile as long as that pedophile was on his side? That he stood by and knew that the man in the Oval Office had a history of fucking underage girls against their will? Girls that were trafficked to him by an elite international pedophile ring? And said nothing until the breakup? That tells you what kind of people these folks are. How many other people are aware of and know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files but still work for him? Does Pam Bondi, our Attorney General, know? I'll bet good money she does. Does our Vice President, J.D. Vance, devout Catholic, know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files but still sticks by him as his VP? I'll bet money he does. We know Elon Musk do it and still stuck by him. Elon Musk do it and gave the motherfucker $250 million to try and get elected. When we're looking at all the drama that's going on between Elon and Trump, it's fun to watch the breakup. It's fun to watch the sparks fly. It's fun to sit back and go, I told you so. This was going to happen. But when you stop and think about it for longer than 5 minutes, you realize what's happening is there are a series of elected Republican officials and appointed Republican officials who are openly and actively protecting and standing by a man they know trafficked in young girls because he's the president, and we don't want to get a mean tweet from him. Yesterday, Elon Musk told the world he knows, or he knew, that Donald Trump was a serial pedophile, but still helped him get elected anyway. And that should tell you everything you need to know about Elon Musk.